moment some time ago. With proof that Yelric exists, the group all met back at the Fabric Fiend to shop and chat with this new elf. Eventually, the party shifted to the cozy Cliffside Inn, where Yelric had been staying while he waited for Resme. After a quick discussion with Might, Frode stayed in one of the rooms to keep watch with him, while the rest conversed over dinner. Gruth eventually took a plate to Frode, with Pixie following, leaving Resme, Yelric, and Aiden at the table. So, we'll start, since you guys haven't moved.
Looks like you've got a third wheel here, am I right?
Anyway, you all enjoy your meal.
I mean, he doesn't have to leave. I don't think this was a date necessarily, but...
That's okay, you guys haven't seen each other for a while.
Can I just add something quickly? You know what just happened? Who's in charge of the bill?
Resme, as always.
Yeah.
yeah.
We all just left before
Yeah.
any bills were brought.
Yeah.
I mean, oh.
Yeah.
She's covering everything else. Might as well dinner, yeah.
I always bring my buddy dinner. I don't know what you guys are doing.
So, Aiden leaves as well.
I'll take my food though.
Okay. Upstairs then. You return to the room, unlock the door, open it. You see Frode probably still writing at this point.
I might be arguing with the goblin, I don't know.
About what?
Oh, I don't know. So yeah, just like the weird little amethyst because it's pretty and it's, you know, it was like looking at it. There's no ulterior motive.
It's pretty.
And like, what do you do with it usually? You just look at it.
Yes.
Okay. What if I gave you a prettier rock? Would you like that more?
You have prettier rock?
No, I don't have a prettier rock. If I did, though, would you like it?
If it's prettier than you.
Mike's got a fight.
We just walk in, and like, Might's just crying, and Frode's like, don't tell him, I didn't even hit you that hard.
Step brothers.
Well, hold on now. You can't just go around saying that. You're a goblin. What do you have to speak of?
All right, I'm walking into this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd probably be walking in as I'm saying that.
All right.
Good company. Hello. Thank you for coming back.
Here's your plate. I set down a plate that's just like has like some brisket on one side and then 2 turkey legs on the other.
Oh. Brute, a man after my own heart. Thank you very much. This is wonderful. And I kind of take that, go face a corner away from Mike, and kind of like eat over there.
I'll share some of my food with the goblin.
As you go to face the corner, Gruth, or might just...
Hey, so Groot, can I see that coin now?
Where did you come from?
I followed you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You were right behind me?
Yeah.
Just said that.
Oh. Well,
There was maybe a brief moment where you stood up abruptly and grabbed a plate and left, and then Pixie just, I'm gonna go too.
Because I said.
And then
I knew you followed. I just didn't realize you were right behind me. I thought you were like a little bit distance. I didn't realize you were.
No.
I can quicken my pace.
I can power walk.
Because also I don't have a key to your room, so I kind of had to time it right. Can I see that? Can I see that coin? You said there was a symbol on it. Yeah.
Can we cover up the goblin's eyes?
Hey, Matt, just stare at Frode.
Back in the suitcase now. Yeah. Screech and yell all you want, but I'm gonna be the only thing between you and the city.
Might. Put him face the wall.
Please.
He just kind of scoots around with this plate of food and just...
I pull out the coin, and it's glowing as it.
What's that now, Groot?
Oh,
It's the coin that I showed you.
that's what we're.
Oh.
What do I recognize this symbol? Got that little doodad sketch there. What's the other side look like?
Just smooth.
So now you can tell heads from tails. That makes sense. So, why is it glowing? Why is it glowing?
I don't know. When it glows when I hold it, and then it ceases whenever I give it to someone else.
Can I try?
And then it stops glowing.
And as soon as he lets go of it and it drops in your hand, it just turns into a still smooth and polished silver coin.
Oh,
but
this is
not
fun.
what-
Can I try?
Does it look like a silver coin though? Like not like a thing that you showed me, or does it still look the same?
Oh yeah, it's the same coin, just no glow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Put it back in his hand. I gotta have like I'm eating a turkey leg thing. Ah. Ah. Well, that's rather fancy. I didn't know the coin did this.
What? What'd you say?
I didn't know the coin did this. That's rather fancy.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah.
Can I sketch that little symbol?
Sure.
I'll give it to you. In time.
I put it back in my cape.
It's like a good luck charm then?
I told you what it is.
Yeah. You found it when you're home, it disappeared, vanished, whatever, and it gives you hope.
Sounds like you really don't care, and you're really
No,
Does sound like that.
I do care. It's just, you have this coin for how long?
weeks.
And you haven't looked into anything about it?
Why do you think I'm here?
Oh, no. Because the old man told you from the street.
From showing him the coin.
Well, see, I didn't know that part. So, wait. 4 of us are here. What's Resume and Yelrick doing?
5.
They're probably
5. Thank you.
And
6.
back down the stairs.
Transition.
Yeah.
Good setup.
So, a lot's happened since we last spoke.
It sounds like it. You've befriended a few goblins?
Just two. It's just using magic, you know.
And killed many more?
Yeah, I'm really good at fighting.
That's good.
See that,
I
yeah.
imagine you need to be on
Yeah.
an epic adventure.
Yeah, I mean, it was really good timing and everything, because, like, my dad just gave me that shield, and, like, now I'm getting a lot of use out of it. Yeah.
Well, that's
Worked
good.
out really well. Yeah. I don't know if that's what he meant to do, but worked out well for me.
Something tells me probably not, but we can choose to think yes.
So, I'm just a bit confused. You know, I know you got separated and everything, but what did happen on the docks after you know, the ship left?
When we were walking, and those guards hailed me, it was because they had recognized my colors, my heraldry, and sometime while we were out and about speaking, apparently a message had been received from back home, and I was requested to return. It was much more brief than I had expected, but much of my family was ill at the time, and so I had to return home, and they allowed me to go to the gala because so as to not upset the sovereign and on the event, but then had to return and make sure everything was okay and make sure they were okay, and that's why I was late by a month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes, I recognize that, and I'm very sorry.
As you should be. And you were very quick to tell Aiden your name, but you didn't tell me your last name at the ball.
True. At the ball, I'll admit I didn't quite want to go to the ball. But with my parents sick, with my eldest brother not sick, they needed him to stay back so that they could have someone to uphold the house. And so they sent me in instead, so that someone from the family could represent. And I was just tired. Tired of all of it, tired of the formalities, well, as much as I like it and it looks good, I'm tired of the dressing up and appearances and presentation. And so, yes, when we spoke, I didn't want anything to do with it.
Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, it was relief for me. I had to deal with a lot of it all night.
Oh, I don't doubt that.
You didn't want to go to the ball?
Well, I did not have any expectation for what would happen at the ball. There's always intrigue and curiosity when it comes to events like that, but it was just another thing that I was required to go to, and so having those things dictated for me was the hesitation.
Yeah.
Like I said, I enjoy the excuse from time to time to present myself, but it's more fun when it's on my own terms.
Oh, I mean, but it was a pretty big deal, that ball.
Oh, it was, absolutely. There's no doubt about that. And I'm glad that I went. After the fact.
Right. Yeah. It's been good, I think, not being home.
That's good.
But I've never never not been home. So it's also really scary.
There can be some shock to it. There can be some, well, I don't know about it for everybody, but there can be some homesickness, I believe, but it can be different from person to person.
I'm just a bit worried because how do I ever go back, you know?
I don't know. I'll admit my position was a bit different, and so I was partly told, but also just able to travel. And so when I went back, it was after meetings and debates and deliberations and boring conversation mostly. But there was always a result after the fact. So perhaps somewhere, at some point on your adventures, when you accomplish something tremendous, something monumental, and you head back home, if you wish, push through the doors, chin held high, and let them know that it wasn't entirely selfish ambition that you left, but also because you did something, you changed something for the better, you overcame some struggle, some ordeal. And while parents can be parents, especially with only children, they may still not be the most pleased, but that should soften the blow at least.
Do you think they're looking for me?
It would be foolish to think they're not.
Should I be like... Well, I don't think I'm ready to go home yet.
And that's quite alright, it's only been a month.
Right. And I'm worried if I go home, you know, father still has his plan, and I don't.
Oh, yes. No, don't go home yet.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll probably not leave again for a very, 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 very long time.
Yes. So, should I be more careful? Pixie said I was a disco ball.
Well, I can see that. Yes.
I'm getting, like, more toned down clothes, but I mean, they still should be pretty in pink.
Oh, of course.
Of course.
Toning it down may help. Otherwise, I suppose it depends where you go.
I don't know.
Some places may have, better eyes on things like this. It's only been a month, so I don't know how far they may be searching. But I would recommend nowhere near back home.
Yeah. Not yet. I do have this cloak, and it's really ugly, so no one would expect me to be wearing that.
They will not look for you wearing a simple cloak.
Yes. Yes. I thought you'd be proud of that one.
It's clever.
Thought so too. Alright, well. We'll talk more in the morning.
Of course.
I'm glad you're here.
Glad we could finally meet again.
Yeah.
And meet your friends. It's a
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
very eclectic bunch.
I think Gruth was acting very odd. Do you recognize him?
Not him specifically, though. There's something about his stature, his... I don't know. Something about him seemed familiar, but not him specifically.
From where? I mean, he's from over here, and you've never been over here before.
It's true. I don't know, maybe I was generalizing with some people from the north who dress similarly. These ways there was no one like that back home. Maybe in the winter months, but none who'd be wandering around like that in the summer.
They're all very odd. We're getting better clothes, so that'll help.
That's good. And it's also good that you have companions, friends. Friends. Good.
First friends in a long time.
That can make a world of difference.
Yeah. And I think I'm supposed to help them, so I'll maybe stick around with them for the time being.
Good. That's good.
Alright, well, we'll talk more in the morning.
Yes, of course.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh,
Meanwhile-
I paid the bill!
Oh. Pay the bill.
Which... No.
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
He'll kind of... Well, I mean, you guys will walk back
Yeah,
upstairs.
yeah.
He'll kind of, lead you upstairs and then let you go at whichever room you want to go to, and he'll go to his room.
Pixie's room.
Okay. So, unlocking the room, you find it is empty. Pixie's not there. There are some softly glowing lanterns, though you see no flame inside. So, it must be some kind of enchanted lantern to give off a ever-present light.
Good.
Two very fine, large beds. You can see underneath, though, under the sheets, there is the trundle as well. Both rooms have some kind of larger wardrobe, a nice little rug in the middle of the room, a desk, and a nice kind of bay window looking out over the docks and the sea.
I'll sit down at the desk and start writing.
Okay.
I exit our room and I just sit in the hallway.
Okay.
I don't sit. I lean up against the wall next to our door.
Okay.
Just hanging out, essentially.
What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna finish my food, and which is a lot of food, but somehow I fit it. And then I am going to return to writing, and just looking at the little goblin fella periodically, and yeah. just being peaceful. If anyone talks to me, I'd talk to them.
Okay.
So, is Matt gonna stay in here for the night?
No, he should be picked up before the end of the day.
Alright, sounds good. Well, I'll go see if, I'll go check out her room, see how it works. Probably go sleep there.
Okay, well, you sleep well. We've got quite a bit to do in this city, so...
Alright, well, hello.
After dinner, when the three of you had left the table, it was maybe 5:30 or so. And so it's sometime about an hour or so later, maybe 6:30, 7 o'clock. If you're still standing out in the hallway, you do see two armed and armored individuals kind of approaching. You see the familiar armor.
I reach my arm over and I knock on the door.
Wait, White. Looks like it's your time.
They just... Are you in possession of the...
Yes.
Very well. They you see they have some rope and manacles kind of at the ready, kind of held at the side, but ready. As they kind of walk to the door and kind of push it open. Is there,
Oh, yes.
I was just kind of trained.
Right over there.
Nice.
His name's White, and you may have got word that someone is to accompany him.
Yes, we've been informed.
Is that still acceptable?
It is. How many?
Yeah, just me for now. I'm gonna make sure that he just gets back, put in a cell safely, and then I'll just be back here tonight. And then whenever you plan to interview him tomorrow.
Questioning will likely wait till tomorrow.
Okay. Wait. Yes, I'll be back for the questioning. But yeah, I'll just accompany you as you go and bring him to his. I'm assuming a cell.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes. So that's fine.
I'll be accompanying him as well tomorrow.
Very well. Right. Are you staying here?
Aren't they in the room? I'm still outside.
One went in,
Okay.
the other's kind of hanging outside.
I'm staying here.
Very well.
I'm gonna go for a walk.
Okay. So
I
they...
haven't had this much to eat in a while.
They do. The one begins to approach Might with manacles, with the rope. Does shackle his arms behind his back.
He is charmed, by the way. So
Seems
you don't
very
have to,
docile.
You don't have to. He won't try to escape as far as I know.
That's good.
Yeah, be careful.
Right.
Have you two had any interactions with goblins before?
Personally, no.
Ah, man.
We don't see many this far into civilization.
Yes, that's fair enough. We'd probably bring a strange guest. Huh?
Yes. Yes,
All right.
indeed.
Well, are you both ready to head out? Where are we going?
Yes, we are. We're taking him to the holding cell under the Capitol building.
Okay, very good. Off we go then.
All right. So they kind of tie him up. I don't think about the logistics of walking through the city with a goblin.
Do you perhaps have a cage on you?
Cage? No.
Oh,
We
that's a
could
shame.
fetch a crate or a sack.
Putting him in a sack seems a bit savage, doesn't it?
If you think so, then we'll be more civil than that.
We have a suitcase, man.
Okay.
He likes the suitcase. He's got the little amethyst you see right there. And, yeah.
All right. Well, then that works, I suppose.
All right, Mike, get in the suitcase. Yeah.
At this point, his hands are cuffed behind his back. He's still holding the little amethyst.
Oh.
But then he just kind of slowly
Yes.
walks
yes.
to the suitcase.
know you like it in there. Don't grumble too much.
As best he can with his hands bound behind his back, like just plops in it and lays down.
Upside has wheels. Downside, it has wheels.
Oh, it's gonna be fun on the cobblestone streets.
Oh gosh.
Alright, I go over, zip
No,
up
see,
the
you guys got
suitcase.
massagers at the spa. Now he's getting one.
Yeah.
He comes out, he's like 2 inches taller.
Okay, so he is contained, and they begin walking out with Might in the suitcase. Are you following them, you said?
Yeah.
Or accompanying them?
Yeah.
Okay. You said you're going with... No, you're going with them in the morning.
I'm just going for a walk right now.
Okay. Okay. So, they lead you out of the inn, back towards the Capitol building, only this time they take you to the north side. So up here. And when you walk through the main double doors, it's a very similar sight to as the south hallway, just large, dark wood. Down a similar hallway, ending in a staircase. Only going downstairs, you find this seems to be more of a barracks-like location, whereas the south end, you know, is more treasury-based business. This seems like you see rooms very military-esque. You see a number of Apheza guards. And traversing through, there are weapons racks, armor racks, bunks, dining halls, all this stuff held under the north part of the city. And eventually there is a longer corridor that they lead you down. There's a number of long corridors, but the one they lead you down, you do see cells underneath or along this passageway. So they find an empty one, grab the keys, unlock it, bring the suitcase inside, open it up. Are you wanting that back?
The suitcase, I should probably have it back. My friend would be kind of upset with me, I think.
Very well. They kind of gingerly dump Might from the suitcase, close it back up, and just hand it to you. Which is
Thank
funny
you.
because it's probably about your height.
Thank you. Oh gosh. Okay, well, I probably don't have to remind you, but I've been charged with his care, and I would feel ashamed if anything were to happen to him, so... I know he's a goblin, but the rules of the city still apply to him as a prisoner, so please, just
Yes, we've been
treat him
informed.
fairly.
Our watchmaster informed us that we were to summon you.
Is it you two that are watching over him?
For the night, at least.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm trusting you with his care. Please don't let anything happen to him. There's actually quite a bit that rests on his shoulders, so
Very well.
it's a strange circumstance you find yourself in when fate rests on a goblin's shoulders, but here we are, so
Strange indeed.
yeah.
Very well.
Alright, well, thank you both for escorting him here, and yes, you have a good night.
It was.
Just let him have his amethyst. Just let him look at it.
The one guard that had kind of taken it. Alright. There's like one of those, it's like barred window up top and within the door, but then there's also a smaller one at the bottom. And they just kind of like squeeze through the bars on the bottom one and just drop it. And just pretty quickly hear like this little scurrying noise and then just
Yeah, ignore the cackling. He does that.
Alright. Well, enjoy your night. We'll summon you in the morning.
Thank you. I will. This will be the first night that I won't have to worry about a goblin stabbing me in my sleep. So, I will. Thank
Sounds
you.
peaceful already.
Yes. All right. Well, I will see you. Well, maybe tomorrow. If not,
Yes.
Thank you.
Of course.
I head out.
Okay.
Do I see Yellowrick go through the hallway at any point?
You probably would have seen the two of them going through a hallway.
2 Yellowricks?
Yelrick Resume. Yeah.
There's more to him than meets the eye.
Double Yelrick.
Gosh.
Twice more than meets the eye.
So yeah, exiting the whatever conversation's happening there when you went out to hang out in the hallway, it would have been shortly after you would have seen Yelrick kind of escorting Resume back to her room, drop her off at her room, and then continue down the hall to his room.
Would I have seen which room was his?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's fine.
Into the hall.
When I get in my room, is Resume already good?
Mm-hmm. Just writing at the little desk.
Hey, Resume, before, we hit the hay and everything, I'm just curious, you still think Yelrick's your true love?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good.
I think so.
So what personality have you learned from him since having more than just 1 hour with him?
He's very kind.
That's good.
And thoughtful. Yeah.
Should probably go to dinners more together.
Yeah, probably.
Well, I'm gonna hit the hay. I hope Silas doesn't bother you. It's kind of loud.
Oh, okay. It's okay. I only have to transfer like 4 hours. So.
I go sleep.
When Aiden returns to the room, whenever that happens, I'll...
Yeah. Wait for that. So you're going for a walk.
I'm just gonna kind of walk around for a little bit, and I'm gonna be looking for the second sketchiest person I can find.
Just out of curiosity, on your walk through the city, are you still wearing your armor?
I think at this point, I'm not, because we just got back from dinner and stuff.
Okay. Just, yeah, curious, because
I think I'm...
you can't wear armor all the time.
Yeah.
I'll wear my helmet.
Alright, Felion.
It feels like like a certain video game where people just Dark Souls, where people just like have their helmet and then like wear nothing else.
I was also thinking, is it Dead Rising? Okay.
Yeah.
At least when I saw the game rooms play, they had like the giant Lego head thing you can wear.
Yep.
But then just like swim trunks.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Just walking around a mall bashing zombies.
Yep.
All right. Second sketchiest
Yeah,
person
not
on
the
the street.
first sketchiest.
Not the first.
I want to avoid that
That's
guy.
too obvious.
Yeah, I want to avoid him at all costs.
All right. Well, walking around in the evening, what direction do you go?
Towards some of the shops and stuff, maybe, that we've been to.
That you've been to? Heading back towards the western side of the city circle, it's not much by way of sketchy people. As you can see behind, like, this whole region back here, behind a lot of the shops and stuff, they are very nice residences and houses. You can tell some of the... It's not such a stark divide between east and west that like, oh, poor people live here and rich live over here, but you can tell that the west side is nicer.
Okay. Probably head away from that then.
Okay. Whereas at the east side, smaller clusters of houses, nothing incredibly fancy, but decent nonetheless. Wandering about though, you imagine outside a tavern somewhere, you probably see someone just kind of lurking. Just simple clothes. Seems like he's maybe had a busy day with whatever he does, and just kind of like just sitting with a glass in it or a mug in his hand, just enjoying some fresh air, but kind of dirtied up.
I'll approach him.
Okay. Another human fella just kind of sitting there, and he just kind of opens an eye. Yeah.
How's it going? I'm,
All right.
not from around these parts. I was just looking for some directions.
Where to?
Oh, where might a fellow be able to find a watering hole. Anyone wants to trade?
Watering hole. He just kind of looks at the building he's resting against. You found one. I don't know about trade, depends on who you talk to, but if you want someone with people,
Very well, thank you.
yeah, of course.
I'll go in.
You just kind of raise a glass. Okay. Stepping inside. Yeah, that's the one. You step inside to, it's a bit smaller than the Cozy Cliffside, but it is still a decently large inn, but it looks like at least on the downstairs they put more emphasis on the gathering, the tavern pub side of it, because there are many tables. There's a long bar across the back. You can see some stairs leading up probably to where the rooms are, and it's like a dozen or more people in there. There's a slightly more jaunty tunes being played, and similar large fire in a hearth, and some people too just kind of like look towards the door to see who's walking in, just kind of give you a, I don't know, I'm back to their whatever they're doing.
Still wearing a helmet.
This guy wearing casual, thick fabric clothing and a helmet. Like, oh, all right. Got one of those.
Is there like a bar?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go up to the counter then.
Okay. Behind the bar, you see
Lost my place.
You see a large, you see a large dragonborn behind the counter. Large, kind of with the firelight almost reflecting off the scales. It's a darker gray, almost black color, and he just wearing simple clothing, just washing a glass. Just, hey, what can I do for you?
I'm just looking for a little bit of conversation, that's all. But I'll take a drink.
Oh, well, I'll get you a drink. And he goes to one of the casks and pours a mug for you. Just, pop squat if you want. Conversations probably all over the place. What you looking for? You look new.
Yeah, I'm looking for some trade, perhaps.
Some trade.
Off market, kind of.
He's like goes back to washing mug, but you can see just kind of.
We handed out wood.
The second sketchiest individual.
Yeah.
The second sketchiest.
And the first.
Yeah. That's why he was looking for the second.
Yeah.
He is the first. He just kind of like stops watching for a second, just off market.
Then I'll slide him a coin.
Roll persuasion.
Should have brought fruit along with
In
you.
a minute, I wasn't ready to roll anything.
That's okay.
Always gotta be ready to roll.
Yeah,
I know, what am I thinking?
It's D&D, man.
You said persuasion?
Yeah. I'll give you advantage with the coin.
Good. Did you roll the same thing?
No.
What was the first one?
18.
Oh, I didn't see it.
23.
23. He just kind of puts the mug down and just leans on the bar. So you're new in town.
Right.
Stumble into the bar and ask about off-market trade.
Can you help me or not?
Where are you from? Who's asking?
Forestburg. And you are?
Uramash. Tell you what. Not here. Too busy. Head a couple buildings down. It's a general store. Try there.
Thank you. And I'll slide him one more coin.
Yeah, of course. He grabs the coin. Enjoy the drink. Gets the mug and continues washing. And just kind of goes back to assisting other people.
And I'll head over to the other place.
Okay. So right beside the tavern, you can see there seems to be a brewery. You can see just large casks and things out in the beside the building. But beside that, you do see another, what seems to be simple shop. Pretty modest-looking building along the cliffside, with a sign out front that says "Generous Provisions." And walking inside. This time of the evening, there's still a couple people lingering, just browsing about. It's, a simple shop, sells general provisions. Kind of standard adventuring gear and some small weapons and armor and stuff, but nothing too out of the ordinary. And amongst the various people, you do see, kind of at this time of night, straightening some things up, and it just seems like slowly prepping the clothes for the night. You do see as Gruth casts some spells. A somewhat
A tiny baby spider.
a somewhat pale woman.
Oh, recipes.
Rip.
There's no longer a spider.
Andrew,
There
I
was
saved
a
Alright,
you.
then Pixie comes.
I saved you.
Then Pixie comes back from wild shape.
Oh god!
He was just trying to sneak into Gruth's room, and he's like, No, but there's a more pale-looking human woman, just kind of dirty blonde hair. She's just kind of straightening things out. She's like, "What can I do for you?"
I was sent by Ramash. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Urmash. Or persuasion. With advantage again. Name dropping.
16.
Yeah, give me a second. Just wait here. She kind of walks around the store, and you can hear muffled conversation as she kind of goes to the other patrons and just, gently, politely explains, I'm so sorry, but I'm not feeling the greatest. I'm gonna have to close up early tonight. I hope you understand. Please, come back tomorrow. I should be feeling okay then. The other few people do walk out. She kind of leads them out, closes the door, flips a little sign on the window, and there's a few locks on the door. You see her. Sounds like that.
Yeah!
Locks the door and just kind of turns around. So what are you looking for?
What was your name?
Vale. You?
Forsberg.
Forsberg.
As you probably realized, I'm new around these parts.
I can tell.
I'm just looking for connections at the moment. But also, I'd like to maybe collect some things to bring back to some friends.
Okay. What kind of things?
Well, that's a good question. Maybe some tobacco, maybe jewelry, food, and kind of herbs or something of the sort.
Nothing dangerous. Nothing crazy magic.
No, not quite yet.
Wait.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Whatever.
Is this like secret stuff from where you're from? Oh no!
Where are you from and who are you helping out that needs things like tobacco and food?
Just friends.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Goes to the black
Like-
market to get his friends gifts.
Like I said, I'm just trying to establish connections at the moment.
Connections for provisions and trade?
Just any kind of goods or items that I might need in the future.
Is this local?
Just small scale stuff right now.
Right, but these friends of yours, are they in the city or are they...
Yeah, they're here, but they're not really acquainted with this sort of thing.
Okay, alright. Well, congrats, you made a couple connections already. Between Uramash and I. How deep are you looking to make these connections?
I mean, the greater the better. How deep do the connections go here?
Come back in an hour.
Okay. Thanks for your time.
Of course.
And I'll toss another coin.
She catches it.
What is happening?
He's a criminal.
I'm
Alright.
happy I'm asleep.
I'm tranced. Sorry, I'm tranced.
Has Frodo come back yet?
By this point, yes, Frodo's come back.
Okay.
Pushing the suitcase. Actually, did you beat the suitcase at the bottom of the stairs?
No.
Okay. So it is an effort.
Do I hear any of this from upstairs?
I would have been grunting pretty loudly, I think.
You would have definitely heard from the staircase the
Alright,
as he's going bumping step by step.
I walk over to the stairway and I just kind of...
Oh, Groot. You're a sight for sore eyes. Can you help me with the suitcase? Yeah, thank you.
And I go over and pick up the suitcase and I walk up the stairs and I bring the suitcase over to Resme's room.
Okay.
And I'm gonna knock.
It must be nice to be so tall.
How loud? Where's me? You hear that?
Yes, someone's knocking at our door.
Do you want me to get it or do you?
I'll get it. Yes? You interrupted my trance.
Here's your suitcase.
Can I wait it till the morning?
You just hear
You're gonna
from
want to
the room.
wash that. It's got goblin.
Prestidigitation. I have dragons.
So I shut the door. You hear, you hear from the room whenever you open the door because Pixie's like, what is it? And then after Resme goes to the door, immediately you just hear.
And as she shuts the door, I turn back to Frodo. I'll be in our room in a little bit.
Oh, okay. Has Aiden come back?
No, he's went out for a walk.
Okay. Well, I probably won't go to sleep until he gets back. Just, you know,
Understandable.
he's in a new place. Make sure he's okay.
Are you going back into the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Back in the room.
And when he goes back into the room, I go over to Yelric's room.
Okay. Who might that be?
Ruth.
One moment. You hear some shuffling, some moving around.
That is one elegant voice that you can hear from through a door. So, who might that be?
I've been practicing.
Elf.
Eventually you hear the lock, unlocking and the door slowly opens up. What can I do for you, Groove?
You stopped for a second when you first met me.
I did.
Who is it that I remind you of?
Roll a persuasion check. Six. I don't know if it's you specifically, but I've seen similar dressed and styled folk in my travel, mostly up north, so might have been a bit of a generalization on my part. If it wasn't, I'm sorry, but even here you don't see too many people from the north, so...
Where specifically? Who?
Well, I've met with people from Volkish. I've seen a few people from Ormond. There's a similar style, I suppose, if you will, and just the...
Valkeesh and Ormond.
Yes, both places are very cold, so people there generally bundle up, and when it became apparent you were from the north when you're wearing things like that in the city in the middle of summer.
And you saw me, and you thought I was from Valkeesh, or you thought I was from Ormond?
Either. I don't know you. I don't know where you're from. Well, I do now, but I just thought you were from the north. It just seemed familiar and striking.
Thank you.
Of course.
Have a good night.
You as well. He closes the door again.
I go back to the room.
Okay.
I enter without a word, and I just lay down with all of my clothes on to go to sleep.
Okay.
You walk into Frode smoking his pipe, sitting in a chair.
They still allowed smoking indoors back then, so you're good.
Yeah, I don't think Frode would listen even if it wasn't. He grew up in the country.
There's a window too, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Aiden, what do you do for your hour?
Where am I on the map exactly? Or generally?
You were there.
By 32?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just walk around for a little bit and just get
Okay.
an idea of where things are at.
Okay. So, if you were to wander around the northern section of the city, there's a couple different inns and taverns. There's a lot of just houses. There are different smiths and tradesmen. There are a couple temples located around that northern section as well. If you were to wander south, you'd see a lot of the same. You can see there are, depending on where you go, I'm just assuming kind of in this general vicinity. Western side, at least in this circle, is a lot more business oriented. However, you can see there are larger buildings. We've seen like guild halls, some kind of schools, and that kind of thing, as well as just shops and such. People slowly starting to pack up for the evening. As by the time you're waiting, it's early evening. It's 7:30 or so. Eventually, when you feel like an hour has passed, you head back.
Yeah, I'll head back.
Okay. The door is locked. There is still a low light coming from the windows.
I'll knock.
Okay. You can see... actually, let's see if you do see it. Yeah, decent enough. You do see one of the curtains on the window just kind of like... just a set of eyes just kind of peer out. And the curtain closes. You hear a few different clicks of unlocking, and the door opens up. Just, come on in. Opens up, closes it, locks it again. So you want connections off the street for things for your friends.
For now.
For now. Alright. It just doesn't... You gotta understand this is a bit strange. But... some folk gotta stick together. Follow me. She walks back to the kind of the back storage room of the shop. And you can see, just crates, shelves, bags of different things held in storage. And she shifts one of the heavy crates to the side, and you can see just a faint discoloration in the floor as she just kind of like gives 2 stomps onto the floor. You can hear it sounds hollow. And after a moment, there's a return and and then just slowly the floor lifts up, revealing this trapdoor. And you can see a gnomish fella, just kind of little razzled, not the most well kept, kind of a scraggly beard and crazy hair, just kind of looks up. Hey, who's that? And Vale this is the one I was telling you about. He's like, oh, all right. And he just kind of steps, finishes pushing the door open and kind of climbs back down the ladder and makes room. And Vale starts climbing down. She's like, well, come meet your connections. Down the hall, down the ladder you go. Down some hallways. To another door eventually. It's not totally dissimilar from the caves you had already traversed. It's a little more refined, smooth stone floor, but the walls you can tell didn't really care about. They just made it functional. Heavy wooden door at the end of this kind of winding hall. And similar, she just gives a little, and eventually this little sliding wooden slot opens up on the door, and so this is the guy, huh? Vale just, yeah, this is him. Just come on, let's just get him in. Slot closes, door opens, and you see about the same size as her store, just a room carved within the rock, made to be as homey as possible. There is a little fire, there are tables, there's their own little bar in there. A few different rooms shooting off of this main chamber, and there's a decent amount of people in there. And eventually she leads you kind of through, sticking to the outskirts of the room, around to one door, gives it a knock as well. It opens up, and within you see stone room, pretty well lit despite being underground. Desk, bed, all the makings of a strange little room underground. And sitting at the desk, that's the wrong page. Sitting at the desk, you see a half-orc sitting there. Looks to be roughly middle-aged as far as half-orcs go. As far as the half-orcs you've seen, this one has a lot more pale-colored skin. A couple scars, you can see the tusks poking out from the bottom lip. A few tattoos, looks pretty muscular. Yeah. Hair and beard is just kind of shaggy and scraggly, and he just kind of looks up. So who's this? Come in. And Vale kind of leads you in the room. Have a seat. And, tell me what you want.
Oh, I'm Forsberg. I was just looking for some local connections is all.
At that point, he kind of turns and looks to Vale. The guy's looking for local connections, bring him here. Whatever. Well, connections. I guess you found. I'm Nash. It's a pleasure, I suppose. Where are you from, Forsberg?
I'm just from here and there, but the north.
Fair enough, whatever. So, Vale says you're looking for things for friends, simple things, foods and tobaccos and jewels.
Yes. Yeah, just trying to get my foot into the door here and just wanted to get some things to show my friends appreciation, but...
So why come here?
Oh, because we have a place kind of like this back home, and I just wanted to expand a little bit.
Interesting. And so because you have a place back home like this, you want to get your foot in the door elsewhere, right?
Right.
Interesting, but I suppose I can appreciate that.
Also, we're the adventuring sorts, so I assume at some point I'm probably going to need some resources.
Adventuring sort, that explains it. Alright, well, if it's simple things you want, we have simple things. We can get you plenty of things. We do some business down here. Some business that not many people are very fond of. And so now that you've seen this place, and he kind of looks to Vale, I expect you know what you gotta do, right? Keep your trap shut? Right. If anything happens, we know who to look for.
I can assure you, my lips are sealed.
Good. Alright, so... yeah, welcome, I guess. We got stuff for sale down here, and take a gander, find what you want. I guess you know how to find us now, too.
By any chance, have any connection to outside nations, or is this all localized?
We tend to stay a little more localized. Make a persuasion check.
Did you say persuasion?
Yeah.
15.
15. We don't tend to cross any oceans. We do have a presence, if you will, in a few cities along the eastern, a bit in the north of Udophere. Some interaction between some other places like ours, but not too regular and not always too friendly. So, as for now, we're here.
Very well. If, you know how connections work. They're mutual, so if you're ever interested in branching out a little bit, you know who to reach out to.
It is curious. I wouldn't have thought there were places like this up there. But I've never been there. I don't know the place. So it could be a lot.
Yeah.
Very well. I'll keep that in mind. Anyway, it's getting late. I got things to do before I hit the hay. So, take a look at what we got. If not, enjoy your night.
You as well. Thank you.
No problem. He just kind of gets back to writing and scribbling on a piece of parchment. So you exit, and what do?
What does it look like? Are there booths or something like?
There's not so much a booth as there is on one end room. There's a bar. On the other end, there is a similar setup, but it looks more shop-like.
Okay.
Even at first glance, you can see mostly weaponry.
Mm-hmm.
There are a few trinkets, jewels, etc., just kind of scattered amongst a few shelves.
Mm-hmm. I'll go look around over there.
Okay. as you walk up, Vale is kind of trailing you, just keeping eyes. And you see behind human, male. This would be a little older than you are. Very tan skin, short cut hair, simple kind of looser fit clothes. Can I interest you in anything?
I'm just looking for some things for some friends. Perhaps some tobacco, maybe Pandax or food or something of the sort.
Okay.
Kind of natural thing, herbs or something along those lines. And jewelry.
I'll have some of those things. Kind of looks over your shoulder to Vale. And I assume he's with you? Vale just gives a nod. Right, well, unfortunately for newcomers, not members, you gotta pay. But we can provide. And so, yeah, he can give you whatever kind of food, jewels, tobacco, herbs and such you could really want.
Okay. I'll just...
So, yeah, whatever you want to get,
can.
you can get. We can work out a price later.
Okay, well, I'll take out the slip that I got from Gallum.
Oh.
And I'll slide that to him.
Okay.
Interested in making a trade by any chance? A favor for some goods.
He pauses for a moment before reaching out and grabbing the slip of paper and reading it. Folds it, puts it on the counter. Now, what makes you want to offer a thing like that?
I think I could probably get another one pretty easily.
So this is a currency to you.
Do you accept it?
If you're giving it, I'll take it.
Deal.
Kind of looks back to Vale. All right. Deal.
I'll shake on it.
He'll shake back. Well, it's been a while since anything this interesting has happened. God, they're gonna love this one. Have a good night.
You as well.
He just, like, has all the things that are just kind of on the counter that you chose, and he just grabs the paper and, like, starts walking out.
And, Vale, I think that is everything that I need for the night.
Right, then, let's go. She leads you back down the hallway, and as you're walking, what did you give him?
A favor. I've already made some connections locally, so...
Right. Alright, I guess I'll find out eventually. Yeah, so back up into the shop. Door unlocks, and she opens it.
Thank you for the hospitality. I'm sure I will be seeing you again soon.
Of course, we gotta look out for each other. She just kind of closes the door, locks behind her.
I'll head back.
Okay.
Little punk.
Little punk.
You little punk!
So eventually, around
He gained connections with the thing that you gave him, see?
8:30, 9 o'clock or so,
Not
you
what I meant.
just kind of, yeah, you laid down immediately and passed out. Frode, if he's still awake.
I would be. I was waiting for him to get back.
Right. So then, yeah, eventually, the door, you hear a lock. Clicking.
That's pretty good.
And the door silently squeaking open.
I'm still smoking my pipe.
There's a nice haze about the air.
Yeah, there's probably been like 5 bowls smoked.
You see Ruth later.
I walk in and just goes billowing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's exactly like you see in a cartoon or something. Just
Gosh.
Where are you been?
Well, I was just meandering about and doing some shopping. I actually picked this up for you. I'll give him a little jar of tobacco.
Oh. Where'd this come from?
I just stopped in at some shops. I don't know if it's anything good. I don't really know.
Yeah, that's
how
why I was
all-
asking. Well, thank you for the gift. This is nice.
Don't know how all that goes, but hope you enjoy it.
Yes.
I'll be heading to bed now.
All right. You might want to open the window over there.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget, we do have a busy day tomorrow, so don't be.
Oh my god.
Yes. Well, I wanted to make sure you got home safe. Just
I appreciate it.
staying up. But yeah, I'll be off to bed here soon.
You know how these places can be. There's all kinds of figures, strange, shady people all about. I don't know who to trust.
And hey, so you remember yesterday we were talking about. Wait, what do you mean by that?
Oh, I just mean I was roaming about in the dark. You never know. Could be all kinds of
Yeah, you
strange
were.
people out there.
Did you run into anyone?
What?
Did you run into anyone?
Oh, no, actually, it was another nice night. I
Okay.
stopped in at a bar and a shop, and everything went well.
Well, that's good. Well, I've been trying to come up with a name for our group. Like, you know, we were talking about yesterday.
Yeah, we
Or
probably do need to
earlier
come up
this
with
morning.
something before our meeting. Don't forget.
Yeah. I was thinking something guard, maybe like ground guard or like ash guard. Or
Resume
I
scars.
like guard.
something.
Guard is good.
I
I
see.
don't know what exactly it is that we're guarding, but
Well, the land.
Gorgeous good.
that sounds strong.
Yes, yeah, I'm thinking so. And you know, I was thinking maybe ash guard because like we're guarding the villages from being burned down,
Yeah,
return to
maybe.
ash. I don't know.
Maybe we can run up by the others in the morning.
Yeah, we'll have to make a
Just
meeting
make
of
sure
it.
we're all on the same page.
Yeah, or we could just
I mean,
bring it to them. They
Either
don't
way.
have a choice. They don't even know that we are gonna have a name.
sounds good.
No, we should probably bring it by him.
Yeah.
All right, but in the morning, night.
No, it's funny because it says no trick card, but as he says that one at least, it sounds very familiar to you.
What was it?
Ashguard. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, night comes to a close, and eventually morning.
Is that like a Norse mythology joke?
No,
Oh, okay.
I think that's your backstory,
I
Joe.
think that's an Iden joke.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll need to look.
Even I got it. I don't even know his
Happy
stuff.
Sacred texts.
Yikes.
Pulls up Google Docs.
Yeah, let me do some reading real quick.
Wow.
Okay. Forgot that.
Do you want to redo that conversation now?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
What did you forget?
So anyway.
Please hold this. I lost internet.
Internet.
Yeah,
Ours has been
mine's
stupid
mine's
lately.
Been in and out.
You gotta switch back.
Switch back.
Failed us. We switched to
Cool.
we switched to internets. The new one's not very good.
Not sponsored.
No, that's the one we started with.
Oh.
It's way better.
Really?
Yeah. For us it has been. Do we need to go unplug it?
No, it's back.
Okay.
I just had to shut it off on my laptop for a second. But now I gotta restart the music.
Oh, is that why the music stopped?
Mm-hmm.
Ah. No, Mitch, no. You went, ooh.
Please don't.
Okay, we're good. So we're just listening to that. So, sun rises, and with the positioning of the inn, you can all see it rising over the sea from your window as you wake up.
Except I wake up first.
Except if you wake up before
Good
it.
morning. I run over to Yellow Store.
Gosh.
Yes.
You wake up at the same time that I
Were those words?
do. Good morning.
What language was that, Resume?
It's fast.
My apologies, I don't speak fast.
I
I
was
know.
gonna
I
say,
know.
did you not? That's on her sheet. It's fast language.
Yeah, it's in my language.
Yeah.
It's in my
Apparently
description.
someone needs to rehearse characters and information for the language of fast.
I said you wake up at the same time that I do!
Sometimes I like to stay up later.
Oh. Did you do that last night?
I did, yes.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, it's fine. I was just slowly waking up, if you will.
Well, I've just been stuck just through the door.
Oh, yeah,
I've
okay.
just been stuck with all of these like humans and like orcs and stuff, and they have to sleep so long.
I'm so sorry. That sounds. Well, I don't know. That's their life, I suppose.
But not
The
you.
door
You
opens
only have
up.
to sleep for 4 hours. Oh hi.
Oh, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Wanna go for a walk?
Sure.
I'm just a dog. walk, walk, walk.
Her words. Her words. She said it.
Let's go for a walk along the docks.
Okay.
Nice.
Sure.
Watch the sunrise.
I don't think they've started really working yet, so sure.
Let's go. That's all.
Okay. It's early morning, I guess. Slightly before any of you wake up, since you wake up stupid early.
4 hours
Um,
before them.
Yeah. You have a stroll along the docks.
That's all. I
You
don't have
have-
anything planned. I just want to do that.
Do you guys have dinner?
Well, maybe breakfast.
Dinner at 5 a.m.? It's dinner time somewhere.
Yeah, it's true.
It's a big world.
Ruth, when it's dinner time?
I don't understand. I don't understand.
When I wake up, I go over to the window where we can see the sunrise, and
Yeah. Rises in the east.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is easy. I was like, wait a
Andrew
second.
just said we could
Sorry.
see the sunrise. Anyway, I
But
definitely
we
see the
can't
sunrise.
moon set. We can't see the moon set.
There's two. Anyway, so
Moons.
so I get like Silas. We go over to the window. Hey Silas, you want to go on a morning flight? All right. Just don't be away too long. But I mean, you know where we're staying, and if you just want to hang out, by yourself today, you can, or if you want to find me, you can. But I'll leave the window open just a little bit so you can go in and out if you need it.
And he kind of hops on the windowsill for a second before just like peeking his head underneath. Looks back to you for a second, and then just. You see him just kind of fly out towards the docks and do some loops.
I go over to the guy's room.
Okay.
Frode, you see the bottom latch turn, and Frode opens the door. Stop knocking.
Hi.
It's a smaller door that's about
Oh.
it's about waist height.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Morning.
Good morning.
What you guys up to? Waking up or getting to go or?
Yeah, we're probably getting ready to head out here. Yeah.
Oh shoot, Resume wasn't in my room. You know where Resume went?
Well, I know where Resume went.
Yeah.
No, not her. Watcher.
Well, you want to get someone else and ask?
Someone else that.
Yeah.
Like who?
Aiden, Ruth.
They've been in here the whole time.
Oh. Do they know where? No? Alright. No, it's fine. I'll wait.
I'm assuming she'll come back.
Probably.
It's maybe she's gone with Yellery.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah, probably. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, whenever they get back, we need to have a meeting. We're being awarded. But I don't quite know exactly.
What do we mean by that?
Well, the city of Halaris wants to recognize us for our duty to the west. Yeah, I forgot
At
to.
this point, Ruth is getting up.
I forgot to mention it yesterday. And I asked, is this gonna be like before a group of people, or is it just kind of like a private thing?
Private thing.
Okay. Yeah, nothing big. You know, just a thank you.
Okay, all right.
But we need to have a name for the guardianship we formed.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
I'll walk up behind Frodo and I open the larger door.
I just fall. When he opens it, I go like the door goes.
Good morning.
Oh, hello.
What are you two doing?
Talking. That's what people do.
That's what people do over dinner.
Dinner.
Not big old Groot. He doesn't talk much.
Why are you talking about dinner?
No.
No, we were just saying we need to come up with a name for the group because we're being recognized by the City of Howlers.
A name for the group?
Yes, the guardianship of the West. Whatever we've been doing.
That's not the name.
I feel like we've been traveling more than anything.
Well, yeah, but we've taken out some caves. Maybe we'll be the cave exploders. I don't know.
What about, where's Aiden? Aiden.
Oh.
We've been finding people, so how about
Appears behind me.
the finding ones?
The finding ones? I mean, that's okay. I was thinking you love the moon
Perfect,
so
so it's
much.
both David and I
I'm
did
sitting
one.
there with the complimentary breakfast in hand.
Went downstairs, filled a plate.
I was
Got
thinking
the
you love.
pancakes in the cereal bowl.
I got like the
Sorry.
fruit, but all the cantaloupe is separated out of the fruit.
If you did go downstairs, you would have seen Yelric and Resme eating downstairs, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking you love the moon so much. We could be under Moon's watch.
I do not like the moons.
What? What
But
happened?
you talk. You talk
You've
about
always
something.
liked the
I
moons.
love them.
When did I ever tell you that I liked the moons?
Yeah. Well, on our travels, maybe a week or past. I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. Reading you was kind of hard, and at one point you just kept talking about moons, so I think it's safe to assume that you like moons.
One can learn about something and not enjoy it.
Oh, well, maybe we're not on the Moon's watch then, but I thought that was a good name. Yeah.
The travelers who travel.
We do travel, but that's not very descriptive. I mean,
We're a very descriptive group.
no, we're kind of vague.
Well,
we could be the vague travelers.
We could be something like.
There you go, now we're done. Sorry.
You only get 2.
I know, I'm sorry.
We could be something like, I don't know, Harvestman 2.0.
Oh gosh, no, not that.
Well,
Penalty.
hey,
Different kind.
I think that's a good name. I don't know. We work the land, we love the land, we protect the land. I mean,
No, we don't!
that's a good name.
You guys heard some very dainty sneezes from downstairs.
Yes, well, perhaps Ashguard, because we're guarding the land from burning.
I
When
think that was
was
only my town, honestly.
Well, yeah, but
Did your town catch on fire?
there's probably been we catch on fire all the time. We put it in a hearse.
Yeah, well, I had some buildings burned down and
Yeah, no, we didn't
They
have
all-
any. We didn't. I don't think we had any of that.
I don't really
Lost
think
their
a name
farm.
matters.
I mean,
All right, well, you don't, so you're out of the conversation.
We
Let's
could-
go downstairs.
we could be the no names,
That's a bad name.
but it's a name.
All right, well, the hero folk of the past that we've heard of, we have great names for them.
Why don't you just make something be like the Traveler's Guard or something?
Oh, I
No,
like
then-
that quite a
then-
bit actually. The
no.
Traveler's Guard.
But then that sounds like we're gardening,
Well, yeah.
gardening or
Gardening?
gardening. Yeah.
No, we're not gardening. We're
No,
gardening.
like gardening something.
Gardening something. No, it's the Traveler's Guard.
Yeah, but like we're
It's not
gardening,
the Traveler's
gardening something.
Garden.
Well,
What
no, we're
about
not.
the traveling guards?
That's
No,
a
we're-
restaurant down the
No,
street.
No, we're not. We're not gardening, but we're
Traveler's
gardening
Guard.
something.
They have the best breadsticks in
And
Endless.
worse pasta.
Endless.
Worst pasta.
Well, I
Don't try their salad, though. It's more of a
like
soup.
the Traveler's Guard.
I'm okay with that. I think it makes sense.
But we should go check with the rest of the group. Does anyone? I mean, we don't know. I'm assuming And Resme and Yelric are off somewhere.
What's going on?
Sorry, I accidentally cast Levitate on the table.
Oh.
Who's doing that?
What is that, Mitch?
What's going on?
You're doing it with
Yeah,
your
that's
knees.
crazy.
You're doing it with your knees.
We all know Mitch.
Put those knees down.
It's not hard to tell. It's racing from that side.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Okay,
you're
this is not
talking
gonna end well. We got like
Please
so
no.
many Max on here.
All right. Well, I don't know. Maybe. What would long living two elfin people do in the morning?
I don't know. That is not. I don't know what
two
elves
elven
do.
people
Probably
did.
praise the sun, eat food.
Praise
I
the
don't know.
sun.
Is that
Eat
something-
food.
Is that
Eat
something
food.
elves do?
Wow. Well, eat food, Matt. Do they eat food? Yeah, she eats.
Elves eat food. They're not
Any
bad.
make a character that praises the sun.
Instead of a rooster, you look out of one of the guard towers and there's just a figure.
It's a silhouette.
Perhaps they found the breakfast downstairs.
Is there free breakfast?
Haven't actually played
I
the
don't know
game.
if it's free. I think there's breakfast here.
I hope it's free.
Okay, well, let's go check.
Breakfast is available.
And then
For free? For free?
Probably.
Nice.
I mean, you've only paid for dinner so far, so you don't know about the bill.
Yeah. See, I love how they
And-
just give you food when you're staying here.
And you do see Resume and Yelric
morning,
sitting at the
guys.
table.
Good morning. We were just talking. We need to come up with a name for the group. We're getting we're recognized by the city of Howers.
a name for we're a group.
Of
Yes.
course, for a group. We've been in group for a while now.
I've got a name idea.
Okay.
Picanus.
What is that?
No one's
It's
like
an
picking on
Elvish,
us.
so you would know it.
Oh.
No one's picking on us.
And you would know it.
Oh. What's pecans?
Shut the idiots.
Ah.
In Elvish.
Who's picking on
Well,
us?
it might be an apt name, but it's not very heroic.
Oh, yeah.
Right, but not
I
everyone
think it's
knows
suitable. Suitable.
What's that?
it. Not everyone knows it.
That's true.
So to someone might sound
Foreign.
exotic.
It does sound.
Yes.
I mean, it does. Evan has
Hold
a way
on.
about.
Did you just say Florin?
Foreign.
Oh, foreign.
It sounds Florin.
You know that.
That's
makes
all-
it
that's
sound
also
better,
Elvish.
ain't it?
I think it's really suitable, especially for those three.
I didn't said that. Well,
Nobody's picking on me.
Yeah.
it's a.
Well,
It's an honor.
yes, someone is right now.
I didn't suggest the Traveler's Guard.
What are we guarding? Oh, because you guys are guarding me.
Traveler.
You're my guards.
See,
Yeah,
that's
just
what I
to say
thought.
it's
I think
Yeah,
she'd
that's
take
it.
it like that, and that's.
And I thought it wasn't descriptive enough, so I said the traveling guards.
Kind of basic.
Yeah, but the traveling guards, like, that just means we're traveling and we're guarding, but the
is
Traveler's
what we
Guard,
do.
we're guarding travelers.
Oh, see, now that makes sense. We're guarding people who travel.
It doesn't have that pop to it, you know?
Traveler's Guard.
What do you think does? The glitter guard.
Yes!
No.
I love it!
Oh no.
We could just go as no name.
David Black.
No, that's already been suggested.
What I say? No name.
The lost ones.
The lost ones.
The found ones.
Did we find anything?
I don't know.
I don't think we found anything yet.
I feel like we're lost
Oh
in
no,
this
we
conversation.
found the map. We found some letters. We found
That means
people.
we'd be the
We
ones.
found people that
We've
were
also traveled and
captured.
we've guarded, so.
Doesn't that mean we'd be the finding ones and not the found ones?
Capturers.
Capturers.
The freebies.
The freebies. I'm starting to like your name.
The free sea.
Glitter guards?
No.
Oh, Picanus. Yeah. It's suitable. Well, I mean, what's something we all have in common?
I don't know if there's anything that we have in common.
Most of us are pretty tall.
Yeah, we could be the Fullings and the Halfling.
Well, what about,
4.5 humanoids.
We all speak common.
so do most people.
Oh, we could be Common Guard.
The commoners.
Ah.
No.
Was that Yelric?
Yes.
That's a
Are
good
you-
name.
No.
Do you got any ideas? Yelric?
Not particularly. I have not been traveling with you. I
No,
don't know
think
what
of
things you've gotten up to.
think of a name for like people who help people. Go.
The helpers.
Resme, you seem like you want to say something.
Well, I was just thinking, like, I have something I think we have in common.
Mm-hmm.
You like your poetry and your folklore.
Yes.
I like my fairy tales.
That's true.
You're interested in the story of the world, I think. Yeah, and the story of nature. Yeah. Gruth refuses to tell his story. And, do you like stories?
Yeah, I'm not opposed to them.
So what if we did something with that? It may sound cool.
With a story.
I don't know.
Maybe it's something like I don't know, folk watch, folk guard, folk. I don't know, folk stories, fairy
Well,
stories.
In
Story
Elvish, and I know this really off the top of my head because I speak Elvish, obviously.
A
A Quenta means story.
Quenta.
And in a different language that I know. Somehow. Pieces of that I don't know if it exists in this world. Fabula means story.
Okay.
Latin.
So, if someone were to write
It's
about
an old language.
Yeah, really old
That's
language.
a dying one.
Yes. Celestial.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
if someone were to write a story about us, it'd be the story.
No, we gotta be like the.
Could we do Quenta? Is what you said?
Mhm.
How about
Like the.
you could do like the Unbound Quenta or Quenta Unbound.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Stories Unbound or Unbound Stories.
But how would they stay in the book?
It would get a bit complicated having a story of the stories.
This, like, you shove it.
Or you just shove it into the.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just shove it in. Shove it in there. You know.
Yeah, okay. Whatever.
What is that?
Nothing.
I'll ask on that later.
Let's just put a pin in that real quick.
Right now, we have something more important.
I like Quenta Unbound. That's pretty cool. What do you guys think?
I think Groove thinks
Q,
it's
U,
so
E, N,
good
T.
he's just flying out of his seat, you know?
Right,
Right,
there's
Groove?
something about
Can't contain
Unbound that I
himself.
don't love Unbound.
What
Maybe
about-
regarding the story, regarding the story of the people.
Quenta Guard. Quenta.
How about Boundless?
There's something about Bound. I don't know. Bound is not my preference.
How about Free?
Just free. Free folk. A Quenta guard's nice.
The guards of Quintus.
I like it. It's okay. Yeah. I said.
Sometimes it's you making that sound.
I said.
It's
Ask.
like,
Yeah.
did I say something wrong?
Yelric's yawning.
Well, Tirith or Tyr is guard in Elvish if you want to make it sound fancier.
What is it?
Quenta Tyr.
Well, how about
Ooh,
we
I
do
like Quenta'tir.
I
Elvish?
do too.
How about we do Elvish and I must have uncommon.
Uncommon.
Uncommon is just gibberish. You just make the sound.
Uncommon
Or
is
tier.
like those those really country
for
people
just
at
tier.
bars that
And
you
you can
talk to
combine
that
it.
you're like,
A
I
tier
have
is
literally no
TIR.
idea what you're saying right
For
now.
those words.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know what.
Quenta Tyr is pretty cool.
It's D&D version of Pig Latin.
Yeah.
Story
Uncommon.
guard.
Yeah, I like Quenta Guard or
Yeah, what was
Quenta
it?
Tyr.
Quenta'tir.
Tyr means guard in Elvish.
I like that quite a bit.
You too.
the Quenta'tir.
Yeah. And how you spell that?
You know, I'll let
For
you
the common folk.
I'll let y'all keep saying that. I don't think it sounds nice in my accent.
Is Q-U-E. This is how you spell in common.
trying to find
Q-U-E.
Q-U-E-N
N.
Q-U-E-N
T-A.
T-A
T-I-R.
T-I-R.
I like it.
Quenta'tir. The Quenta'tir.
Yeah, maybe you don't say it.
No, I'll let you talk.
You can just say story guard.
Yeah.
The story guard.
Oh.
Just don't say anything.
Maybe just call us the League of Friendship.
I'll just keep it to myself.
I'll teach it to you in my accent.
How does it?
What's wrong with that?
What
The story guard.
is how I say
That's how
it?
she says it.
The story guard.
Story Garden's actually another restaurant. Also endless breadsticks.
This town really likes their garden themes.
The story guard. That's how she says it. Story guard.
Well, then it's
Can you
decided
not
we're
do-
doing Quenta'tir.
Can you not do?
It's a story
I
guard.
don't care.
Alright, we're to Quenta'tir.
I like it.
Alright, Quenta'tir.
So,
That's okay.
I'll
so,
stop.
Quenta'tir, what are we doing today?
Well, we're
Can
going
we
to
get rid
receive-
of a name?
No.
Oh.
You don't like names?
I didn't. Never mind.
Well, majority rules, so. Do you know how long it's been taking us to figure out a name? What's your okay? How about right now, number 1 vote, Quenta'tir. What's your idea? Yes or no? Wait,
I don't care.
that's a bad name. Yeah, Quenta'tir it is.
Alright. Do you just not like names in general? Like, is it something against, you got something against names? Or?
No, I just don't think there's a name befitting of us at the moment.
Well,
We can always change it if we have to.
yeah. I mean, that's what law.
In Elvish, there's also, we could do the ground guard, we could do Talamtir.
No,
I don't think we're gonna please him. I
I don't think so. Let's just
he's
stick
gonna
with
be
it,
happy
and we
with
can always
Quenta'tir.
change it later if we want.
Yeah, it's just the city of Howers. That's the
Yeah.
capital of the land that's recognizing us as this. We can change it later, sure.
So what are we doing?
Having
Who's
a
turning up the
party.
music? Too loud, too loud.
It's Yorick.
Yeah, Yorick, put that down. What are we, what's
He's just like twiddling his thumbs.
Puts his
It's like
flute
it's
away.
louder.
It's like a cricket, he's just doing this.
What's the plan?
Well,
Well,
I'm gonna make my way over to the cells where they're holding Mike and watch over his interview and see what they get out of him and all that.
I don't know. We could probably do some exploring, or
Should we look for like our next mission?
maybe. I don't know. Is there caves around, or do we do other stuff?
Are they planning on staying together after all this?
Well, isn't that why we just came up with the whole name?
I mean,
Yeah, like we have it for the name to be recognized by the city, but
I'm not going back home, so I mean.
I'm not in a hurry to go back home either. Well, I was told I'm supposed to help you guys. So what do you need help with?
I'm interested in visiting this Oroman.
Oh no, I'm not helping you with that.
Maybe later. But for now, since we're in the capital city, I don't know. I kind of want to do some exploring.
alright. Well, Aiden, do you want to come with me over to the
Yeah, we
the capital?
better get going.
Alright. Well, we'll be off. Resume. Mike will be safe in my care. They will not harm him too much.
Too much?
Yeah, they have to interrogate him. I don't want to be some torture
Oh,
involved.
my dad, it's hopefully not like how you did it.
Just stabbed him and killed him.
Just go.
Okay. So, 4 of you are left at the inn, while Aiden and Frode head back to the capital. Which direction are you headed for? Dallin or the barracks?
I think I would guess that Gallon is at the barracks, so I think I'd head for the barracks.
Okay, fair enough. So heading back towards the northern gate.
Wait, why do you think he's there?
Just because that's where the goblins.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Very jaunty questioning music. But I'm not gonna keep changing the tunes. Just kidding, it's over. So back to the northern entrance. Same thing as last time. You hand one of the guards a slip of paper. He sees it, but knowing that they were to be expecting some people, he just gives you back the paper and just leads you straight in, doesn't go to check or anything. In through the door, down the hall, down the stairs, and this time instead of turning to the left to go farther north, there's another hallway that leads west. And as you walk in there, you see 2 guards standing outside of a door, and the door is open for you. You walk inside, and on the far side of the room, there is Might. He is currently hands bound, and he, in a similar fashion to what you guys did, has a kind of like rope tied around his chest, almost like a harness. There are 2 other guards kind of standing beside him. One very armor much more decorative than the others. And as they see you enter, the one with the decorative armor kind of turns to the one who's leading you and just, yes, since they are here, go fetch Mr. Tusho, please. And the guard just kind of bows and heads back. I figured you'd want him here for this, since he's the one you told first about it.
Yes, that would probably be good. I think he'll probably be the one representing before the council here. So.
Right. And he turns to the other one who's currently holding the rope that Might is tied to. Turns to him and says, "Oh shoot, here's the page." Turns to him, kind of reaches out for the rope, and as he takes it, he just says to the other guard, "And you, the time has come. Go fetch Rala, please." And he, similarly, just gives a little bow, walks out of the room. A moment passes before you see, walking into the room, a tall woman, pale skin, dark hair, wearing more of like a simple yet ornamental robe, tunic-like clothing, who just kind of stands there waiting orders. And after another moment, the other guard walks in with Gallon, who has an expression that he's not normally traversing this side of the building. He usually sticks to the treasury in the businessy area, not so much the military guard type area. He's not as rough and tumble as that. But he sees the 2 of you and, good morning, and glad you could make it. So are we to sit here and watch this?
Well, yes, and you were, correct me if I'm wrong, but you were going to present the information in this interview before the council, yes?
That is right. That's right. He pulls out a little notebook, so to speak, and has a quill with him. Well, if we are all here, Diotis, please take it away. The one with the ornamental armor just kind of like guides Might over, sits him on a chair, takes the rope, wraps it around him, straps him in. A few orbs along the walls just kind of light up even brighter to really illuminate the room. Not blindingly, but just so that everything can be seen. And then this pale woman with the robes walks up and begins waving her hands and reciting an incantation, and I need both of you to make charisma saving throws.
Uh-oh.
Mm. 19? That was a charisma save too.
Yeah, 19, you're
I
fine.
have a +7.
Jeez.
6.
6.
Oh.
good thing you're not the one being questioned, as a zone of truth is cast. And with questioning, poking, prodding, it doesn't have to get too intense, though there are definitely some threats made to Might to speak. Just speak everything. Speak the entire truth, everything he knows. Eventually, by the end of the questioning, Gallum has a couple sheets filled with notes and scrawlings. Might's not really.
Does this reveal any information that we didn't know?
That would really be better if I knew exactly what information was revealed. What is revealed through the questioning and the interrogation process is that things you did know that I remember. Might does have a little settlement, a little camp farther down in that tunnel where you were. They are kind of... His little settlement outpost is one of many outer perimeter outposts and settlements to a large city much deeper underground. What you guys ran into was kind of the outpost to the outpost. They were the kind of first line of defense, and if something were to happen, they would
Report it back.
send word, run a messenger farther down to the main settlement, and then they could relay it to wherever the city was. Might reveals that he's not seen them, but there are many different kind of people and creatures living in this city. Not quite goblins and hobgoblins. They're more residents of the outer outposts. He knows there are the darker elves in the city, as well as just a few strange creatures he didn't see, but he's heard of some weird people, things deeper into the city. Nothing is really learned about intention, as Might was not in a position to know the plots and schemes of anything down there. He was just living and told, don't let people through there. So the extent of his knowledge mostly ends there. But nonetheless, it is all good information revealed. Gallum has a decent report. The spell ends, and Might, if anything, might have a couple bruises, but he's more just kind of shocked. He's not normally a conversationalist. He's not quite used to speaking that much, at least not to other goblins. And so by the end of it, he just kind of has this weird look of like, what was that?
I walk over to him and I go, do you have any food for him?
The one with the ornamental armors. I suppose we could fetch something for him.
Yeah, please do. And what'll become of him here? Is he gonna remain in this prison?
For the time being, yes.
Okay.
And he just kind of, one of the guards heads out to get some small provisions for him. But eventually, some of the guards exit. They leave Might out of the room, presumably back to one of the cells. The woman leaves, and at the moment it's you two, Gallum, and the one in charge kind of standing outside of the interrogation chamber. Well, I think I have enough to fashion a good report to pass along. I will let you know what becomes of it, and if you're testimonies or services will be needed.
Our services, you say?
Well, yes, as the ones who caught that little fellow and brought him here. Depending on what the council makes of this, they may request other eyewitness accounts.
Okay, I see, yes.
Do you suppose that any action or investigation will be drawn from this?
That I'm not certain of. That depends on how they receive the news. I cannot say for sure, as they are a unique bunch. That stays between us. But their priorities are very different between each of them.
I don't know if it means anything, I'm sure we've already mentioned, but the goblin has turned from his ways. He's been put under a spell, which has changed, I think, the trajectory of his life.
He's a bit, his brain's just a bit mush, to be honest. I mean,
I don't know about that, but
I'm also not sure about the mush, but he seems very compliant for a goblin.
yeah. So long as he's got his little amethyst there, he doesn't really care about much, to be honest.
Oh.
He doesn't like me. So, he's still got some goblin in him, I suppose.
Well, whatever magic you performed on him, I imagine it can't change everything.
No, probably not.
Well, I suppose if we are done here, I still have a reward for you.
Yes, and we actually we have a name, but I would like to get the whole group here. Would that be available?
Oh yes, of course.
Carmen, go
we'd
lay
have to
down.
we'd have to meet in my office anyway, so we could reconvene.
Yes, that would be wonderful. Yeah, I'll just go back and grab them and try to bring them over as soon as possible.
Very well. I shall be expecting you.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you.
you and I had talked about some trade opportunities, I believe.
Yes, we have.
Did you have a moment to discuss?
I would.
Very well.
Do you want to stay here with him then, and I'll go round up everyone?
Yes, I think I'll go talk to him in private.
Okay. So he can throw adventures off to gather the rest of the party. Aiden, the two of you can wander back to his office.
Okay.
And
I would like to speak to him in private.
well then, if I could have everyone.
Wait, you want to speak to Andrew in private?
I'm talking to Galloway in private.
Everyone but David would step out, please.
Oh, that's good, because I got to pee anyway.
No headphones?
No headphones. This is more of a conversation.
Sorry.
I think it's gonna be, I don't know, more than just headphones.
Can't watch this one.
Yeah, watch this episode, guys.
Sorry, this one can't get posted.
It'll be interesting.
I'll
Okay,
I'll
well,
take this one.
I'll be off. I'll leave you two to discuss business. I'll be back probably an hour or two. So yeah, but
Very well.
anyways,
Thank you, Fred. See you soon.
yes, see you soon, Martin.
I think for this one, I will change the tunes.
You okay if I close the door?
Oh, yeah, go for it. Excitement. Secrets.
Is that much louder than it was?
Sounds like it. Most of this might be cut out. To be determined. So as Gallon leads you into his office,
I can actually have my phone screen up for months.
yeah, let's change that. He leads you in. He sits down behind his desk. Actually, no, he sits. There's a few nice chairs around a table that are kind of across from his desk. He sits in one. He gestures for you to sit in the other. I guess what can I do for you as far as trade goes?
I want to start off on the right foot here, and I want to clear some things up between the two of us.
Right.
I'm traveling with this group, of course, and there's some information I'm not sure that I want them to know yet, but I think it's important that I share it with you.
Okay.
I introduced myself as Aiden Forsberg, and
Right.
that is not my true identity. I'm Aiden Hallstrom IV, Prince of Orkish. This is why I seek trade. I'm from a nation that is falling under, unfortunately, and I'm seeking any kind of help that we can receive. And in return, we can offer any kind of guards or support, military, anything that you need.
Oh. And you see, once you say that, his demeanor is just kind of frozen in a look of that shock of revelation at realizing he's apparently speaking with a prince. So he just, of course, when you said trade, I did not, I think this big picture.
Why I figured it was important for me to reveal my identity to you. I want to be on a very transparent basis with you.
Okay, and
This being said, I do not speak on behalf of the king. I'm seeking a campaign of my own of sorts.
so, another level of secrecy?
Unfortunately, I'm afraid so. But my people, they need help, and I think this is the only way that we'll be able to achieve that. That being said, I do think that I can pull the strings needed in order to really pull through on our end.
Right, I know we have in the past traded at least with Isfel, the lower peninsula,
Right.
as we see a lot of trade coming in and out from all over.
Isn't it? I mean, it is possible for us to get resources from areas around us, but I'm hoping for more of a streamlined trade.
Yes, he kind of shakes himself out of it, reaches over on the table and grabs some parchment and begins just scribbling. I will see what I can do. I should be able to similarly pull some strings, and continues scratching. And you said in a town military?
Yes, I do
And
have
protection?
deep connections in the military. I've been involved for some time now.
Out in there, I imagine in some circles that would be very helpful.
Yes, and we have trained guards and anything you may need in that sense. Perhaps even some weapons and whatnot.
I think that could be useful.
I think our services probably would be the greatest offering that we can give.
And by service, you mean the
Right.
guard and protection.
Correct.
Right. I suppose, without speaking to the council, there are some areas of Udophere that do not have as much protection as I'm sure you have seen. We do have the Feza, but they do not have that far of a reach. So I suppose that may be of use.
I can assure you that in Vorkish we produce some of the most rugged soldiers who are capable of withstanding most circumstances.
I've heard rumor, I suppose, and stories of such a force, and similarly with in the south in Aduneth, I've heard they produce fine soldiers. Seems the more extreme climates can produce the heartier folk. Well, would you care for a drink?
Yeah, I'll take one.
Okay. He sets the parchment down, and he's like still trying to process. Gets up and just walks over behind his desk and grabs a bottle and a couple glasses and just pours a small drink.
I do apologize that this is the circumstances we have to do this under, and I'm sorry for the secrecy, but I think you understand I can't let this information get out and just let it be roaming around.
I can imagine you would not want yourself to be such a target, and
Even my father, the king, is unaware of campaigning in such a way, so...
oh. He holds the papers again. For the purposes of this, for the presentation, and I hope you can trust that not a word will be spoken.
Especially around, unfortunately, my group of friends, they don't know it, so...
Okay. Yes, that secrecy can be maintained. And he'll take that piece of paper, set it aside, copy down most of the other information, take the other one, crumple it up, and just throw it in the fireplace. Yes, secret safe. I hope I'm not prying, but I've only heard story about Vorkish, but is it really so bad that the prince has to sneak off to find aid?
I'm afraid that things in the castle have not been going the best. I think my father has... I don't know. He's changed since I was a boy, and he certainly doesn't stand up the way that his predecessors have in the past, so...
Huh. Right, and in any case, I shall,
Is that right, predecessor?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the right one. English.
Yeah.
In any case, I can pass this along and hopefully put enough emphasis without revealing too much.
Some will probably have to be revealed, just trying to keep it.
I will do as much as I can while saying as little as I can.
I appreciate it greatly.
Of course.
And I'm sure that people of Orkish will as well.
Well, I hope we can do something for them.
I appreciate it. I promise that we will return favor as well.
Well, it seems anyone who has to, who is willing to risk such a journey in secret, for such a cause, your word seems good. Well, unless you have more to discuss, feel free to wait for your friends here, or get some air if you wish.
I think I should step out soon.
Very well. Maybe we can both take a breather before the whole return.
Yes, and sorry again to drop such a heavy burden on you at the moment, but
Well, that is quite all right. I am happy to return favors after saving my life, so it's the least I could do.
well, I hope to be in contact with you going forward.
I will let you know as soon as I know something.
Thank you.
Of course. And he kind of stands up with his glass, with the papers, and puts the glass on the desk, grabs a ring of keys off his belt, unlocks a drawer, and puts the paper in it, closes the drawer, and walks back up. Yeah, just reiterates, if you'd like a moment, please sit. Otherwise, leave when you are ready.
And I'll walk out and I'll just kind of step outside. Just kind of like lean against walls. Here we go. I'll just wait around until we make our way back.
Here we go, indeed. All right. Let's fetch everyone else. Okay,
I wasn't until you just said that. Now I looked at it.
so
I don't care.
for the rest of you, did you just hang around the inn?
Nope. I'm
No?
exploring.
You went exploring?
Did anyone go with me?
Sure, Yelric and I did.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel better. Yeah, I think I want to go exploring.
What are we exploring?
Let's just walk the pier.
Walk the pier.
Oh, I did that this morning. It was very nice.
Walk the pier. What does that mean?
Oh, I'm talking as like I was talking out of character. I was like, let's walk the pier. Did you hear me go, let's walk the pier? No.
All I saw Bruce do was.
Bruce's been just out of character this session. So we don't know
Something's
anymore.
going on. So some strange two
Yeah.
characters here are a little wacky.
Here?
Well, I don't know. What, is there anything that we saw yesterday that we want to check out?
Is the audio going?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Is there anything you saw yesterday you want to go check out?
We can just walk the streets that are nearest.
Yeah,
You do that, yeah.
we're just walking about.
Are you guys doing this like as I left, you'd be going out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's an hour or so of time.
What's 16?
Why are we? That is not. We
Walking
don't
the
just walk.
streets.
We're at 17. We have to
Yeah.
at least go past 14, 13, and
You
12
walk through
first.
the grass.
What's 16?
I do not walk through.
I just want to know what 16 is.
So, looking about.
I don't know, like, don't you window shop, you know?
Yeah, but wouldn't you go through 14, 13, 12?
Okay, we go through I'm window shopping, but what's 16?
I just say what I want and get it.
What? You just shop.
So, walking about, you would see that 14 is a brewery.
Okay.
13 is another herbalist or apothecary. 12 is an alchemist. 16 seems to be a little temple.
Can I stop at number 12?
Number 12?
Yep.
You can.
Can I stop at 13?
Sign on the front says tremendous tinctures and trinkets. And as you walk in,
Alliteration.
So that's a triple T.
I love alliterations. Triple T. Yep. Walk into a slightly smaller space. Not quite that small. You know, he's got a few inches before he hits the ceiling. And you can see not much by way on the main floor, but along the walls behind cases are vials galore. Just different size bottles, vials, of just various colored liquids. And just a number of potions along the walls. As a little gnomish fella comes running up from behind the back. Just, hello? Oh. Quite the tall one there.
It's Frodo over again!
Well, welcome. What can I do for you?
I was wondering if you had any salves or potions that helped with, getting rid of some scarring.
Yes, we've got some of that.
You do?
Just kind of looks around the space. Well, yes.
It gets rid of scarring.
I've been working at my craft a long time. I should hope I have something worked out for that. But let me see what I have. And he runs back to a small desk in the corner and starts muttering to himself as he's pulling open drawers and papers and no, not this, oh no, that's definitely not it, and little books and flipping. Grabs one of those sliding ladders, you know, like you see in some libraries.
Yep.
He just grabs one of those and pushes it along the wall.
He's like hop on it, just like going across.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's amazing.
He looks a little older, but still very spry and
Yep.
like just quick in his step.
Yep.
And he kind of just rides it for a little bit before sticking his feet out and dragging it to a stop, climbing up to. Honestly, it's about chest level for you. He has to climb up that far and just. Yes, that one. He climbs back down, and runs it back to his desk. Ah, yes. He walks over to you. This is meant for, well, I know for sure it works on burns and bruises and some, healing elements to the skin. It's worked on small scars before, but I have a feeling it should work on those. It's yours for gold. to trade? What are you trading?
I pull out my hand axe and I lay it on the table. I have this hand axe.
Kind of reaches across to pick it up. It drags a little bit as it's about half his size. Tries to lift it, but he can really only lift the handle, so the blade is still resting on the table, and he's just... He's seen some use.
I also have this torch that I would rather trade for my hand axe.
Take back C's.
Right, well, unfortunately, I'm not really in the market for torches.
You ponder this. I will be right back.
I will.
I walk out of the doors. I look to Resume. Do you have a gold piece I can borrow?
Just one?
Just one.
Is there anything shiny in there?
Yes.
I'm going.
Oh.
You walk in, you see the same sight, just walls encased with vials and potions.
I want the
and such.
sparkliest one.
And having just been talking to Gruth, the bursting in and talking like that even catches the little gnome off guard. Oh,
Hello.
oh, hello.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Friend of his?
Yes, I'll pay for whatever he wants. And
Very
then...
I reach over and take my hand axe back and put it back.
And then I'm looking for something sparkly or shiny.
Oh my dear, I can make all sorts of potions sparkly, whether it just be a superficial sparkle or, well, some that have sparkle that give different effects.
Okay. Can you make that one sparkly? I just point to a random one on the wall.
I suppose so.
What does it do?
Roll D100.
That removes the legs from frogs.
How did you know? Roll a d100.
I'm stealing this, sorry. 14.
14. He kind of looks up at the one. Scurries back to the desk, grabs a little book. Ah, yes. This is more of a charm potion. Whoever drinks it becomes irresistible to everyone nearby.
Well, I already am that.
So, different one?
I'll take that one and one more.
Roll another d100.
5. Low on that thing.
Oh. This one is more of bolsters your spirit, gives you courage. It's where'd it go? It becomes much more difficult to scare you.
That sounds useful. Okay, I'll take those two.
Very well.
And whatever he wants. Do you want anything else, Ruth?
Do you have anything with permanent effects?
I've not quite dabbled with permanency as far as my tinctures go. More temporary effects. Is there something you were looking for?
No, I was just interested if you were an alchemist who dabbled in permanency.
Not quite, but I have a new experiment to do now. Thank you for the idea. So, 3 potions, including sparkles.
Sparkles!
So does that mean that the potion that you showed me earlier that gets rid of scars and bruising wouldn't be permanent?
Oh, silly me. The potions which heal and the remedies and the salves and such, those are permanent. So if you were to remove a scar, it would be gone. I don't know any alchemists worth their gold who makes a temporary healing potion. It seems ridiculous to me.
How many scars with this bottle do you think we would remove?
Depends on the size of the scar.
I roll up my sleeve a little bit to show about that much of my arm, and there's just a scar here, a scar down here, a scar here, 3 like very large gashes.
It's still holding that the one that you found earlier. That might be able to get 1 or 2.
Buy as many as you need.
I'll take 14.
Okay.
Right. One moment. Still holding the vial and the book. He runs back to the back. And you hear more just muttering and some shifting and clattering of things and some, you hear a couple sounds of glass breaking. Just before finally just comes out with this little case. I have 12.
Great.
Just those and your
12 of those, my 2 potions, and then do you have a healing potion by chance? I got really close to like falling over the other day, and it was not fun. I like bled a little bit.
I'm sorry to hear your predicament, but of course I have healing potions.
I'll do. Do you want a healing potion, Gruth? He'll take one too.
Very well. What level of healing would you like?
How much do they cost again?
Regular healing.
50.
50.
I happen to know that for some reason.
If you would like a greater healing potion, those will run you 150. If you're looking to spend a little more but get a little more healing, you can buy a superior. That'll be 1,500.
Okay, we'll do 2 greater.
Very well. 300 for those. Salves are only a gold apiece. Not the most common of items.
And these are... The salve is something I rub on my skin, correct?
Correct.
It's not something I drink.
Is Pixie falling over?
No.
What's going on over there?
Do not. Don't try to drink these. This will not heal internal scarring. Only external application. Otherwise, I cannot be held responsible. This has been your warning. Very well.
I can heal you if you drink it properly.
I drink
I have different. I have different ointments for gut health.
Drink all 12.
It just like
gosh.
seals your throat.
Oh gosh.
Now he can't
Alright.
talk. Great.
And you got charm and courage. So 300 for the healing potions, 12 for the salves. For the charm and the courage. That will give say another 120 for the both.
Okay. And I'll hand over, 45 platinum. Is that the math?
300, 420, 432. It's 432.
Yeah, I'm tipping.
Okay. The
He closed up shop. He moves it.
you see a new sign on the door that says "Closed forever." Okay, yeah. The currency's exchanged. She just kind of looks at it. Oh, well, it has been a pleasure serving you.
Yes, it's been so fun. I love the sparklies. Great job. Keep up the good work. Let's go.
Have fun out there.
The tip was for the sparkles. That's right.
Right. And you were going somewhere?
I went to 13.
To 13.
So I ended up at 12 salves in my
Yeah.
inventory.
And a greater healing.
Yes.
And if you want to make note of those, so I can give them to you later.
Yeah.
Walking in, it's a similar site as to the other herbalist, except it's a little more tidied. All the furniture and shelves and stuff are a little more polished and straightened out. It's less rugged and just straight from the woods. A bit brighter lit too. There's already some. It's not just greenery. There's more colors and more flowers in here. As you see, another male wood elf, just kind of wandering about. He's currently watering some of the plants and tending to things.
Did Yeller go in with you? Okay.
Sorry.
The understanding for moments like this is when there's an NPC like that, he's
Okay.
Follow me around.
yeah.
Ruth, I did give you that one greater healing potion, by the way.
And the 12 salves.
Yes. Yeah. As long as you can.
I've added 12 bruising salve into my.
That sounds very different. These are bruise removal salves.
Yeah.
I just wake up. I regret my existence.
I should have drank them.
You guys wake up in the morning and Gruth's arms and face are just purple.
I understand Job's pain.
Oh my goodness. So you said half? Wait.
Wood elf.
Oh, wood elf.
Yeah. A bit shorter than, Yelric and Resume, so maybe just a bit shorter than you as well.
Okay.
Dressed much more plainly.
Okay.
Just like simple tunic and pants. And he's just kind of tending to some of the plants as part of his morning routine. And he turns, oh, hello.
Hi. My name's Pixie. What's your name?
My name is Shalith.
I didn't even ask the dude's name.
That's very resonated.
Yeah.
It is very much needed.
Shaolin?
Shalith. Oh, dang it.
Is it a good name?
That was a funny one. Sorry.
This is for the potion. What are you talking about? You're just hand there, buddy.
I'm not hearing.
I know.
Got some nice plants in here. Got anything unique or special?
I suppose that depends on your viewpoints of unique and special.
I'm from West Udophere.
From West Udophere,
Something from not West Udophere.
well, I tend to try and carry a collection of things from all over Udophere, and I might have a thing or two you've maybe not seen from the northern side, since winters can be harsher up there. There's a different kind of plant at the northern regions.
You say you got plants from the northern regions?
Mm-hmm.
Can I see them?
Well, sure. He leads you over to one section, and I was not prepared. I'm not a botanist, but there are different kinds of flowers, ferns, and such, with slightly different colorations.
Dark green.
Yeah, darker green. The flowers are a bit more muted in color, but there's still a bit of color.
What hair color does this half elf have? No. Does this wood elf have?
Black.
Black. I like your hair. It's nice.
Well, thank you.
These are.
Andrew, is this not you?
What? Is this not a herbologist?
Wow.
Did you just Google?
No.
looks
It's
like
it's
Andrew.
the Martian. It's the way he goes. I am the world's greatest botanist because he cultivates plants on Mars.
That looks right.
Potatoes.
Potatoes.
I'm not an astronaut. I'm not a botanist. Also not Matt Damon.
That one's a maybe.
Yeah.
Well,
sure.
these are.
Anyway, game.
Yes. Oh, these are nice. Can I have the flower ring one right there? take with me?
Of course, yes.
Okay. And you got any remedies or anything like that?
Yes, I have some healer's kits, some different potions and plants that are supposed to help with things.
You said a healer kit?
Yeah.
Like, it has, like, recipes and stuff, or...
It has some ointments, some salves, some bandages, and things that allow you to temporarily remedy some ailments you might find yourself in if you fight at all, or if you just scrape yourself. There's some wraps and salves.
You got any recipes for ointments, or...
I have a few, yes. You're interested in the recipes. Okay, roll a persuasion check.
Uh-oh.
It won't be difficult.
I'll make it difficult. Oh, shoot. I have bad charisma.
That's why I was saying uh-oh.
7.
Oh.
I could give you a couple of recipes, I suppose. It's not often we get people who look to create their own herbalism needs.
Well, you see, me and my friends, we travel a lot.
Right.
And at one point, a few of them got really, 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 really hurt. And I think it would help if I could make something and help. Because I don't really help out much. You see, we were in caves, and we got hurt by goblins, wargs, hobgoblins, bugbear, scary stuff. I think that's it. And I just want to be able to help out, because I know about plants, but I don't know like much to do with healing ointments or.
Okay, so I can so the flour and some simple recipes. Okay. He kind of walks back to his little table and starts scrawling on some loose pieces of parchment.
Do you go to that spa down the road?
I've been once before. Not quite my preferred area.
You just have nice hair.
Oh, well, thank you. I tend to stick with more of the natural elements.
I agree with that.
It's much better.
My friend took me to spa because I don't think she appreciated the dirt in my hair.
Well, I suppose there's all kinds of people, so that's all right. She might not prefer dirt, but we do. And so he hands you a little potted flower and a couple of folded pieces of parchment.
What color is this flower?
It's kind of like a pale lavender. It's kind of whitish gray, but enough of a hint of purple. For this, 2 gold.
2 gold?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I look in my little bag. You know, I have a bird that if he was here, he could do some tricks for me.
He's flying. That's right.
He's not here.
He's on a flight, right.
He has a day off, you know, like a Sunday sort of thing.
Not everyone needs one of those.
Yeah.
A Sunday?
Alright, here's 2 gold for
Like
you.
ice cream.
Here's 2 gold for you.
Thank you
And
very
well, I was scrap of paper. Here's your tip. It's called pigweed. I don't know if you know about it. This is also an edible plant, and you can just eat it as is. And I just put it in a jar that I find. That's for you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Have a good aloo. And I go out the door.
Farewell.
I love how nobody's corrected her.
No, not gonna.
Do I see them out in the
Yeah.
path? Out
Street.
road? Street?
Road. Yeah. Road path thing.
Hey, Groot.
Hmm.
Can I hand him the potted plant? I thought it would make you happy, because you said you lost home, and that's from the north. So I thought it could be like home, because for me, dirt and plants and everything remind me of home, and I thought that would make you feel like home.
Do I recognize this plant?
Yeah, I've seen it a couple times.
It's purple. You like purple.
I don't know what to do with this.
Look at it.
I'm doing that currently.
That was very thoughtful, Pixie.
Thank you.
Oh. Thank you. You good. And so
Thank you for the salve, by the way.
You're welcome.
So when you get back to the hotel room, you could just set it down and look at it. And water it.
Okay, I will allow for one more visit before.
Got anything else?
Okay,
What was 16? Did we pass 16?
Simple.
16 is a temple.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. So, during your shopping, eventually, Frode finds you. As you didn't make it too far from the inn. So Frode reconvenes with most of the group as Aiden is having another conversation.
Hey, how'd it go?
Very good. He's going to present it before the council, and well, we all have to make our way over there to receive our reward from the city.
The capital?
Yeah, to the Capitol building. Yeah.
Oh, we're doing that now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you'll be fine. We won't be before an audience.
Oh, yeah,
At least not as unaware. But you Quenta'tir, you all ready?
You guys go ahead first. I'll follow behind.
Everything okay, Resme?
Yeah, totally. I'm chill.
Never been recognized for a city.
Quenta'tir, like, what's that?
Yeah, that I'm fine with that part.
Okay, as long as you make it, it's fine. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, alright, that sounds good. I head off.
Alright, so Frode kind of leads Pixie and Gruth.
I kind of trail behind with Yara. I don't know about this.
Oh.
I don't know.
Something tells me the local guard aren't necessarily going to recognize.
Should I look less shiny? I don't
Couldn't
know.
hurt.
Shoot. Pixie!
What?
How do I look dirty like you?
What?
And Groove. Groot's good at that too.
Why did... What?
Here.
Whoa,
I'll take some of the dirt and...
Wait, what are you...
I'm fine.
What's going on?
How do I look dirty like you?
I'll pop my cloak up. There you go. I look less shiny now, right?
I take your hair out.
Pull my hair out of my head?
No. No. I just, like, either make it like a messy updo or
You
have it straight down.
would also know that not only can prestidigitation clean something,
Okay, something dirty.
Oh,
it can soil things too.
That's right. I didn't need that dirt. You don't have to do that.
Too late. Too late. There's some dirt on your face.
Still did that. Yeah, I'll take my hair down and...
Wait, why are you getting dirty?
Because I don't want to look like me.
Why?
I look at Yelrick. Is everything okay?
It will be.
Awful.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
You should have.
Pull it over my dress, too.
Right, off we go.
Should we make a stop at the fabric place?
They're
for
not
better
there.
clothes
They're not.
before we go see the council?
They may have something done, but I don't know how much.
I don't think.
Okay.
It should just be a quick visit. I don't think that will, like I said, be before anyone, so.
Let's go. Let's go.
I love this. So, marching onward, not too far of a walk, just a few minutes to get to the southern gate of the Capitol building. There are a number of guards from the Ephesa with their more leathers and kind of bronze-colored plate and such. There are also familiar guards in much more ornamental, elven-styled plate armor.
What do I do? You're
Just act natural. Don't look at anyone.
okay.
Oh, that armor looks familiar.
Not to you.
Not to me.
Not to you.
Well, doesn't it look like hers?
No, not quite.
Oh, okay. Then never mind.
Like, similar in that it's elven, and so it's a little more fancy along with its functionality, but this one is... What color is your armor?
Pink
Yeah.
and gold.
As opposed to her
I didn't realize it was
pink plate
gold.
armor,
Yeah.
these are a
Dude,
very
silver.
polished...
Silver.
Gold plate.
Whoa! Whoa! Ouch!
What are you two whispering about?
Nothing.
I mean,
Just,
nothing.
let's go.
Yes, let's go.
Dress casual.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
As I shut up and keep moving.
Exactly. Recognizing Frode as kind of your ticket in, so to speak, you are all granted access or entry through the gate. One of the Feza does escort you to the main doors, and Frode, you've seen it a couple times now. The rest of you are also brought through the large wooden double doors to this dark wood hallway that just seems to stretch on. It's tall. There's a second story inside.
Quaint.
So,
I think this is quaint.
do people like live here
Casual.
or
No, this is the Capitol building. I do work here.
people work here?
Well, yeah.
This is almost bigger than Valvik.
Yeah.
Is it bigger than Valvik?
The building itself, no.
Yeah.
It's maybe about half.
Just a small town.
Pretty large.
Just a small town.
What is she doing?
But you are led then down a hallway to the right, at the end of which is a staircase that descends downward. And as you descend the stairs and walk into a subterranean hallway, you see standing outside of a door, Aiden, just kind of hanging out.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's.
Aiden, how are the talks?
I think it went rather well.
Ah, very good, very good. Is he ready for us in there?
I'm guessing.
Okay, well, I think we're all ready, so.
We're very casual.
Oh, Silas isn't here.
Do
for
I
this.
recognize this plant?
Yeah, you'd know it.
Oh, I think that goes back home.
Yeah, me too.
I love Groove. So you enter the room?
Yeah.
Yes.
You push it open, and you see, sitting at his desk, scrawling on some papers. For the first time for the three of you since you freed him from the cave, Gallon, sitting as the door opens, he looks up. Ah, it is a pleasure to see all of you together again.
As we walk in, I do want to pop the hood off and press visitation really quick. Hello.
Okay. Hello.
Good to see you.
I know I've spoken with your companions, but to all of you again, thank you sincerely for allowing me to return. It has been very exciting past few weeks, being home, back to normal. And so you are here for your reward?
Yes, and I have a name you can write down on that piece of paper of yours.
Very well. He opens a drawer to the side, flips through some files, pulls out a piece of parchment, sits down, and what would that be?
May I present to you the Quenta'tir, travelers from many lands and varied backgrounds.
Very well.
Ta-da! Sparkles! And the other.
They were just no.
He's not a part of this.
I'm
Just
just
+1.
yeah, exactly. I'm +1. Gallon just very well. And scrawls it on the parchment. Reaches down beside the desk and puts this small little chest on the desk. Awkward, then it kind of like picks it up and walks it forward to whoever. There you are. You don't have to keep it all in there. It might be a little obvious if you are walking around with a chest of goods.
Oh, okay.
But please, opening it, there are 5 pouches of coin.
I just set it on the floor. So like, oh.
There are 2 vials, which are familiar to you two as you've just bought 2 greater healing potions. You got 2 more greater healing potions now.
Oh, we're set.
Mage hand.
Yeah.
Gallon just
No, not canon, not canon. Gruth and I already have 1 each, so you 3?
You need one?
Sure.
You need one?
Thanks.
I won't refuse it.
so as a small
Is that it?
Greater healing.
yeah,
Okay. Sorry.
that's okay.
Underneath the hidden floorboard, there's a magic item. What is this?
Roll a wisdom save. No.
Oh god!
It was trapped.
Here's your ball.
In the chest, there were some magical bagpipes.
This little chest was actually a chest of holding.
Ah,
Reach
really?
in, bagpipes.
It's actually a mini mimic.
Yeah,
Mimic.
as you go to as you open the chest and reach inside, it closes on your hand and begins gnawing.
No hand anymore.
How much is it? How much is in the pouch?
Huh?
How much is in the pouch?
200 each, 200 gold each.
200 gold?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
In each?
Oh my
In each.
goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Resume, I can give you your 12 gold back.
That's okay, Gruth. I don't want it.
So as a token of appreciation, this
Thank
is
you.
for you all.
How much was it?
200.
Okay.
That's like 4 times what I had.
That's the
same.
first non-money I've ever gotten.
Wow.
I just stole some
Look
from,
at you now.
I just stole from the goblins. That's how I have money.
Oh yeah, you didn't really distribute that, did you?
Yeah, no, we never did a...
No, you're just kind of like 9.
You became the loot goblin.
Different kind of goblin. So as a small token of appreciation, that is for you all, and I could, if you have interest in anything else, I could probably write something for a shopkeep or 2 to at least give you a discount on an item or 2.
That would be grand.
Do you know anywhere where I can get a hand axe?
What's a discount?
They make the price less.
Why?
Well, some of us can't afford things.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's really terrible, Resume.
I think place find hand axe and a discount at Fabric Fiends.
Do you happen to know of anywhere in the city that sells magic items?
I do, yes. A hand axe, you could probably go to any of the smithies in town. There are a number. If they don't have anything on hand, they could probably craft one for you in no time.
What was this place called?
Any of the smithies in town.
Smithies.
Yeah.
Right.
There are a few. And yes, I can get you a note for a magic shop. There's a couple of those in town as well.
Wonderful.
And so he hurries back to his desk and begins scrawling. Quenta'tir, it was?
Yes,
That sounds good when he
that's
says
correct.
it.
Yeah. He's got to be the
That
accent
sounds
for
good
it.
accent.
Not to be French.
French and Elvish.
Oh, yeah. Frelvish.
Quenta'tir.
Oh.
Quenta'tir.
The Quenta'tir. Before folding it up, actually, before he folds it up, he, writes some stuff. See a flourish for a signature. Grabs a little candle and some wax, melts some wax on it, seals it, and pulls it up. There you are.
Thank you very much.
I cannot guarantee anything of no charge, but they should at least knock the price down for you.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you.
Of course. And if there's anything else I can be of service for,
I think just whenever you find out what's going to be done in the West, if you could let us know.
right.
And if they need a testament, I can speak for myself. I'm happy to stand before the council.
Very well. I don't know. Yes.
Is there any fun things to do in town?
Well, I suppose that is dependent on your definition of fun. Some people enjoy shopping. Some people enjoy sightseeing. I'm sure you could go for a boat ride if that is your desire.
No, I'm good.
Okay, fair enough. It is strange, but I know since you are adventuring type, this may pique some of your interest. But I know some of the local taverns occasionally hold a fight or two.
Oh,
No, how uncivilized.
Oh. Well, maybe he might like it. Is there anything fun like
What,
like I know back in Falvik we would have festivals and stuff like that, and we would like whenever like apple season would come in, we'd be like, apples! Everyone eat apples.
Oh.
I've heard of that. Yeah, the biggest apple contest.
Let me check the calendar and see if there are any festivals coming up.
going back to
We're staying at the cozy cliffside in
Very
room
well.
3. I don't know, makes sense.
All right.
If you could send a calendar.
Very well. That's right.
Thank you.
Procure a calendar, yes.
yes.
Okay.
Going back to these brawls.
Yes.
Is biting allowed?
I do not frequent these places, so I do not know their rules.
Just tell them that.
Different places may have different rules.
I would prefer the ones without biting.
Okay.
I have a good feeling you'll have an easier time finding that
Where?
than ones that allow biting. Let's see.
He's been scarred by that before.
He's what?
He's been scarred by that before.
Of course he
Back in
is.
that one cave.
Wait,
With-
which?
Did he bite you? I don't remember.
Do you not remember?
No,
Can
I
you
called
explain
him.
to us?
I know you fought him.
Yeah, I called him out, and then he started biting me and clawing me
Wait,
instead of
who?
actually like punching me.
The knoll.
The knoll.
Knowles! I forgot to mention Knowles! Oh, I forgot about those guys. Man. Good times.
Not very good. Bit in the arm.
But then you missed. And then he fell asleep.
That's right.
The two that come to mind that may have some fights would be the Portside Pub, as well as the Mellow Barrel. Mellow Barrel, yes.
And
I'm
also,
trying here.
you know, we seem to be pretty good at this whole like saving people thing. Is there anybody that needs to be saved? That you know?
I
Will the
did.
calendar tell us?
I do not
They put it on this calendar. Kidnaps.
rescue prisoners at 7.
Yeah.
Please
Dinner by 8. Dinner. I can see what I can find out for that as well, and when I deliver a calendar, I can let you know if there is anything.
Thank you. I guess we do look a lot alike.
I know.
Well, mention the calendar. That's
Yeah.
that's what I'm
The grain, the pain.
using. So when I deliver that, I can also inform if there are any jobs, quests, what have you.
Jobs.
Right. And just depending on where the information from this morning goes, that may provide different answers and opportunities. So, either way, I will keep you all informed. Cozy Cliffside. That is good to know. It'll be easier to find you. Is there anything else you require?
No, I don't believe so.
I think we're good.
Very well.
Thank you, Gabby.
Yes, of course.
Yes,
and thank you all. If you do think of anything, well, I may be the one delivering things to the inn, so I might see you then. Otherwise, you know where to find me.
Good day.
Good day.
Hello?
Alu.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Oh, it's Elvish for goodbye.
Yeah.
It's not.
I know.
Did I hear that? Can I choose to hear that?
Can I choose
To hear that.
Probably.
Mr. Dio?
I can't hear that.
Sure.
I think they're playing tricks on you.
Well, no, but that's what the one guy said. He said Alu. I'm like, Alu?
Who?
I don't know. It feels like weeks ago, but I guess it wasn't that long ago. It was this guy at the end of the tunnel. It was all blocked off. There's the door. We went knock, 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 and he went, "Who's there?" And he went, "Who? And we're like,
Oh,
An
the
owl.
city
And
name.
then-
The city name. That's why you're saying this. The name of the Underdark city is Alu.
I need to go find Silas. How do we get out here again?
I can show you.
One of the guys can take us back. You know,
That
they
too?
got the they got the like armor, whatever.
Right.
They're
Yes.
trying. I can follow.
He kind of pokes that out the door and just kind of waves one down, and one of the guards does come and escort you back upstairs through all the hallways back.
I
Out
have
of the
the
building.
hood up and make myself Dirty again.
Okay.
You were out of character when you said that. You were describing that, and then you giggled.
It's a thin line.
Thin line.
The line between Resme and Peyton may be thinner than you think. Moving on, as you all exit the inner walls, the rest of the day is yours. By this point, it's early afternoon. If there's anything...
What were those words? Oh, like 10 minutes.
I'm gonna go to the magic store that I was reading.
I will follow Frode.
Okay.
I will follow Frode.
Okay.
We don't have to worry about it right now, but I'll go back to number 4. I don't know the shop name, but number 4.
All right. Yes. Okay. 4 for the magic shop.
Wait, 4?
Yeah, right.
Us 4.
Oh!
Yeah, because
I was like, no, I'm going to 4.
so 5 for the magic shop. You're going back to the herbalist. Okay. The one magic shop that he really pointed you to is called Wella's Wondrous Wares.
Oh, the alliteration comes back.
Always.
Comes back. It was here the whole time.
Alliteration never left.
If anyone's seen The Expanse, they'll get it.
I've not.
It's very good.
I've heard very good
You
ones.
should probably watch it. If you like space.
If I had time.
Yeah, it's a long series.
maybe one day. And you make your way back to the herbalist. As you exit the walls and part ways temporarily, Silas does find his way back.
Yes!
As he has enjoyed a morning out amongst the sea, out amongst the gulls, and just seeing what the heck this city has to offer for a crow.
Sorry, I can just see him having beef with goals. Mine? What do you mean mine?
Silas among the gulls was more like the Red Baron. He was just dive bombing all of them and just.
It's a good band name. Silas among the goals.
There's at least 4 fewer gulls flying in the skies above the harbor.
Oh no! Silence.
That band would just be bird noises.
Rage against the goals.
And as Silas returns, as you all part ways, we're gonna go ahead and end the episode there. So, thanks for tuning in. That was a fun one. Nothing wrong with the shopping episode from time to time.
Next episode, I will be getting magic bagpipes.
No.
TBD.
TBD.
We'll find
I
out.
will be getting a magic speaking rock.
Ah.
Oh, that'd be cute.
He will also be getting dinner. So thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I've been looking forward to and excited and nervous about these city shenanigans. So I'm glad we got an episode of that.
Shenanigans like dinner.
Like dinner.
Dinner.
More
Actually-
shenanigans and more dinner to come. So stay tuned next time to see what comes of this little momentary reprieve from caves and fighting and adventure. Well, maybe more fighting on the horizon. We'll see. So, we'll see you next time. We love you. Have a good night.